Hi friends, welcome to Alchemy Tarot. I'm Danielle and I'm your tarot reader for today. I'm truly blessed that you're here. As you can see, I have a very small account, so this is going to be a very personal reading for you. I've been out of commission for the past 2 weeks, you guys. I've been so sick. So I really had to kind of make my health a priority. So I had to take a step back for a couple of weeks, but good news, I'm on the mend and I am back and ready to channel some messages for you guys. So today's message, I just thought we would dip our toes in and see what our spirit guides would like for us to know in this moment. So I'm going to be shuffling the cards, seeing what comes out, and see what they want you to know. So going into the piles, I have here with pile number 1 a newly purchased tarot deck. I'm very excited to use it. It's called the Kawaii Tarot. It's so adorable. I'll go ahead and just give you a sneak peek of what it looks like. It's so cute, very much like a fairy tale. You can see another card. Oh, so cute. So very excited to see what comes out in this pile. This will be my first reading with it, and it's topped off with the pink calcite here. And then I have pile number 2 with the light Seers tarot. This is one of my favorites because it's so petite and fits in my hand. And this one is topped off with the blue howlite, a beautiful stone. Beautiful. And then last but not least, I have the Tarot of the Divine here, topped with the flat stone selenite. And just to give you a sneak peek of what this looks like, it is very, very vivid visuals here. So yes, those are our piles for today. Go ahead, focus on what pile you're feeling most drawn to. There may be more than one. You might have more than one message in today's video. So go to the timestamps below, select the pile, and I will see you there. Okay, friends, I love you. Bye. Hi, pile number 1. So I'm going to go ahead and get these piles out of the way for pile number 2 and pile number 3. Let's go ahead and put them to the side. Again, if you feel drawn to any of the other piles, feel free, go to the timestamps below after this reading and check it out there. Okay, so let's go into what you need to know, what your spirit guides want you to know. Again, so thrilled that you chose this pile. It is so adorable. Has such cute imagery. Look at that, so cute. So I'm excited to see what comes out. So we're focusing on what your spirit guides want you to know. Usually I like to think of the issue that I'm faced with right now, and kind of just meditate on that and see if there's anything that comes to mind. Usually that's always a good way for us to tap into our intuition. Usually our spirit guides are trying to guide us in that way of like, okay, you think of a question and boom, you might actually get the answer within your head sometimes. And the good way to decipher what is your thoughts versus somebody else's thoughts in terms of like a spirit guide, it's usually when something comes to me very quickly and very concise, and it's almost like of clear mind. Usually when I have those thoughts, those are usually not of mine. Those are like my spirit guides. So let's see the situation at hand right now. Let's see what comes out. So we've got the Page of Coins here. I'm getting the sense that there's almost like a new opportunity that you're contemplating on taking right now. Maybe there's a possibility that you're right now, I don't know if it's if it's in terms of your career, but or maybe just overall an opportunity in terms of creativity. That could also be something, because you know this is very artistic. I feel like there's something that you're contemplating on whether or not you need to move forward towards this opportunity. So you might have gotten a career, like maybe somebody has approached you about career advancement, or maybe there's just a desire to move from where you are. And now you're wondering like, should I take this opportunity? It almost seems too good to be true. So let's see what else. So we have the Four of Wands in its reversal. It almost feels like, yeah, it's almost like you're kind of denying this opportunity. Let's see what else. Because again, going back to that expression, almost too good to be true, I'm wondering if you're convincing yourself that this will not work out. Let's see. Let's see what else. Six of Coins in its reversal as well. So right now I feel as though you are on the end of, what I'm getting right now is, right now you've been given an opportunity from Spirit. It almost seems like either a job opportunity, a creative opportunity, or there's something right now that you feel like isn't going to be as abundant as you think it's going to be. Whichever perspective you're seeing it in, it's almost like you feel as though either it's too good to be true, or it doesn't fit, it doesn't feel right. But what Spirit wants you to know right now is, with this mentality, they want you to change it a little bit. Because right now we're in this perspective of the glass is half empty. And what you're denying is, you're denying the things that Spirit has really worked to get you. You have been put into a path where there is actually a lot of abundance around you, although it may not feel like it's exactly where you want to be right now. I think if you change your perspective and see the beauty and the abundance around you a little bit more, you'll see that this situation that you're currently in has been divinely guided. But right now there is this energy of like, oh, this is not exactly what I thought it would be. This is not exactly what I wanted. But Spirit is saying, like, give it a chance. You haven't even really given it a chance. Right now we're living in our ego. There's a little bit of ego driven here. Let's see what else comes out. So the Ten of Cups. Oh, and it's so cute. It's so cute. The little whales. Little whales and the little unicorns across the rainbow bridge. I can't help but think that with this story, at least here in this card, I see a lot of turbulence. I see a lot of changes and unexpected things that probably you were not prepared for in the past. But it's almost like there is an opportunity that is coming to get you across that turbulence, get you across that challenge. And so if there has been an opportunity where you've actually have lost your job, I don't know if opportunity is the best way to put it, but if you've lost your job and now you're looking at other avenues of income and you just feel like it's not quite what you thought you would have at this point, they want you to change your mindset of like, hey, actually this might lead you to somewhere that you didn't think of. Like, it's almost like it's putting you in a new position where you have to think outside of the box. And actually these opportunities lead us to our our life's purpose sometimes. It's almost, it reminds me of Stoicism. It's kind of like that, I forget what the phrase is, but it's more of like how you react to these situations is how either you're going to sink or you're going to swim. And so what they want you to recognize is, in your current moment, yes, does it not seem like it was supposed to be this way? No, but the universe is becoming creative with your life, and this is actually going to lead you into a direction that brings you closer to your happiness, to your life's purpose. And right now the universe has gotten so creative. So whatever has happened, these trials and tribulations that you've experienced, try not to see it as the glass half empty. See it as a positive thing of the universe getting creative and allowing you time to think outside of the box here. Because we have the 10 of Cups. So with the rainbow there, it is really telling me that there is opportunity for you to get you closer to that life's fulfillment, that wish fulfillment that you've always had. You're going to be led to a happier, much more peaceful, more harmonious life. But be careful to not to lose the gratitude that you have for your situation. But I get it. I totally have been on that side where I'm like, oh, like the world is just not in my favor. Nothing's happening in my favor right now. And I totally have been there. I mean, I get to that point at least once or twice a week sometimes. And what usually helps me in these cases is writing out 5 things that I'm grateful for. And usually when I do that, it really does raise my vibration up higher. It's kind of telling the universe like, hey, you know what? I am grateful for some things. And once the universe sees that you are grateful for the blessings that you have received right now, they allow creative possibilities to come through for you to receive new blessings. Yeah. Let's see. The 5 of Cups. Yeah, that's going back to what I was telling you. Their spirit guides, your spirit guides really want you to be mindful of this. Like, oh, well, these things didn't work out. Like, I tried to do this and I tried to do that and it just didn't really work out. So nothing's going to work out. They're just reiterating to you that life is not always going to be peaches and rainbows and sunshines and butterflies. Like, it's not always going to be that way. But think of it this way. In the imagery of this card, the seal, even though he's like on an iceberg, and it's probably cold, but he's built for those conditions. And also he's gonna have to just ebb and flow with these emotions. You'll just have to find your North Star. So what is that North Star? That's really something for you to discover over time. For me, is really meditation is a way for me to find my North Star, but really going back to listing out 5 things of being or having gratitude for, those really help me see all of the North Star like things that I love. For me, it's my loving relationship. For me, it's having my wonderful relationship with my son, and seeing that I am actually in a stress-free kind of environment. Once I start to write those things out, that's when I start to actually align my vibration with all things good and get back on track. So they're really trying to remind you of getting that North Star. So what they really want you to do is write out some things that you are grateful for, and that will kind of put you back in path of abundance. But right now your energy is it's almost like, oh, well, this is great and all, but this opportunity is so small. I'm not getting paid that well. And it's okay. It's totally okay. But they want you to know that at some point you will be abundant, but you're along for the ride. And right now they're reminding you, hey, you're going to get to a point where you have better finances. You're going to get to a point where you actually will be valued. You will get to a point where you will be a little bit more independent. But over time, you need to just practice on self-love, practice on your gratitude for this universe. And then as you do that, you will come into alignment with your life's purpose. And I can't help but see, I saw the Lovers card like 3 or 4 times while I was shuffling. And so for me, I think if you do have a healthy relationship right now, your spirit guides really want you to focus on that. Maybe that is your North Star right now. Maybe that is something that gives you hope and inspiration, is that you do have a healthy relationship right now, or have. And it doesn't have to be romantic, but at least you have some form of relationship where you feel a kinship with someone and it's very healthy. So that could be a best friend. That could be a relationship with a parent. It could be a relationship with a best friend, or sorry, I said that again, but like it could be someone in your life that could provide that love that can really sustain you and really give you that support. Let's see what else. Oh, so cute. So stinking cute. So I have the King of Coins here. For me, I just can't help but see that you are on a journey right now. You are on a journey of being more abundant. And for me, there's something that I've been learning recently is being rich is not necessarily what we all think it is. Sometimes being rich means that you have a loving family. Maybe being rich means that you have a lovely relationship. Being rich might mean that you have situations in your life that not other people have to deal with, where like everything kind of seems harmonious and things kind of go your way. They want you to remember that the blessings that you have right now actually amplify them, and recognize that you are very rich right now. And as you become more attuned to that energy, your vibration goes up higher. So right now, they're just reminding you that you are deserving of some like of a rich life, but maybe change that definition of what rich is. And as you do that, the more and more the universe will respond and give you. The universe gives to those who know that they would give thanks. And so as you continue to go down this path, the more and more you will receive. It'll be blessings on top of blessings on top of blessings. And really it's because the universe wants to support someone who's willing to bless other people. So you're kind of a tool in this universal plan. So of course they're going to bless you so that they can in turn use you to bless others. So that is really important for you to remember. You are very rich, but change the definition of being rich. That will come in time as you start to recognize and have more gratitude for the things that you have in your life. But they want you to know that you are on a path of something that is going to bring more harmony and love into your life. And who knows, you might be if you are single, you might meet someone who kind of richens, or like, that's not a word, but like who basically amplifies your life and allows you to have more love within your life. That might be an opportunity for you, but you're on a journey right now. And for some of you who are already in a relationship, I feel like this is you. You are the person who's going to feel very rich and very abundant. So I'm going to go ahead and see if I can get some advice cards from Gabby Bernstein, the Super Attractor cards, sorry. And let's see what comes out for this. Okay. Spirit, what is something important for my friends who chose pile number 1? What's important for them to know in this moment right now? I can do less to attract more. For sure. Absolutely. That was the whole message of this. I can do less to attract more. I think it's mostly like, a lot of us think that we need to like hustle and bustle in order to attract more, but sometimes we really just need to focus on what we have right now and seeing how we are grateful for that. That will actually attract a lot more than you think. We think that we have to be so physical with our attraction, so we have to actually physically go do things like start a business or study more and all of that. Then that will really bring in some good luck and some abundance. But in this case right now, although that does definitely help with manifestation, I think in this state of mind, your spirit guides really just want you to do less to attract more. So definitely take some advice from that and write out what you're grateful for. And the more and more you do that, the more and more you'll see more blessings come your way. So that's what Spirit wanted you to know in this moment, and it is truly an honor that they used me as a channel for you. So please let me know in the comments if this resonated. Give me a like, and I will see you next Monday. Okay, friends, I love you. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. Thank you for joining today's reading. You chose either the blue howlite or you chose the light Seers Tarot. As I had mentioned, I love this deck because it fits in my hand. I love it. So it makes it easier for me to shuffle. So we're going to be focusing on what your spirit guides want you to focus on right now. And I thought it was interesting. I got a message in pile number 1 that I kind of didn't expect to come out. So fully excited to see something unusual come out in today's reading, if that's a possibility. So anyways, let's get into the reading. So Spirit, thank you so much in advance for being here today. Thank you so much for your wisdom and allowing me to be a conduit of your energy. I ask for you to come forth and give me some clarity on what you would like your loved one to know today. What is the situation at hand? Well, I have one that popped out. Let's go ahead. So we've got the Devil card here. Let's see what else comes out. Ooh, dropped one. Okay, this one clearly wanted to come out. The Two of Wands. The energy that I'm getting from the Two of Wands, I'm really getting the energy of anxiety right now. More so than like struggling with anything else. I think there's a lot of anxiety around moving forward in a situation, but let me see if I can get some more clarity. Spirit, can I please have another card for clarification? Oh, yeah. So I feel as though that Spirit really wants you to focus on kind of like these attachments. I feel as though there is some unresolved trauma, some unresolved issues in the past. Now, I'm not a therapist. I'm not a board certified doctor. I am not any of these things. So I do highly recommend that if you are struggling, there are trained professionals out there that could definitely give you some guidance. But I am getting the sense that there is some unresolved energy here in terms of your past. So if there's anything that's happened in the recent months, or maybe even the past years, there may be something that you need to tap into here, because I feel like you have right now a desire to move forward. I get this energy that you're kind of looking around and you're like, I don't understand why I've gone further in life, why I haven't been able to move from this stage of my life. I feel almost like there's this stagnant kind of energy coming from this card here. You probably compare yourself. It might not be true, but for some of you, there might be this possibility of you comparing yourself to friends, to peers, and thinking, why haven't I moved on? Why haven't I been able to kind of achieve the things that I thought I would have been able to achieve at this stage in my life? But Spirit really wants to come through and tell you, sweetheart, there is a lot of things that we want to bless you with. There is a lot that we want you to move forward with, but we cannot do that until things are resolved surrounding this past hurt. And it could be surrounding a relationship. It could be surrounding family. Whichever one it resonates with you, it definitely still kind of has a hold on you. A lot more than you think. It actually is driving a lot more anxiety than it needs to be. So this is my PSA of saying, hey, if you are really struggling with things, in terms of stagnation, please, I would highly recommend to go seek counseling, seek a therapist, because I bet you there is a lot more that you are not aware of that has been holding you back just a little. So Spirit, let's see what else comes out. I just thought of the book Attached. So if there's anything to do with relationships, please look out at the book Attached. It talks about anxious attachment styles versus avoidant attachment styles and secure attachment styles and the differences. And bottom line, it essentially means that what they identify and what helps with this categorization of recognizing, oh, you have a secure attachment style or avoidant or anxious, is you start to recognize that you are drawn to someone who is usually avoidant if you're anxious, and vice versa. And there's just certain things in our childhood where we've kind of led ourselves into those situations where we're seeking love from people who are basically unavailable. So it kind of gives you that insight as to why you do those things. What kind of drives you to going to emotionally unavailable people, right? So if that resonates, I would highly recommend reading that book. I read that book and it gave me so much clarity into why I was attracted to my ex-husband. So speaking from personal experience, that is definitely a self-help book that I would highly recommend. But I'm wondering if there is some kind of avoidant / anxious attachment between you and another person, and it's actually created a lot more angst and anxiety than you're aware of. And the more you would identify that, and the more you come to terms with this relationship, maybe you'll be able to move forward. It's almost like maybe there is a part of you of wondering, why haven't I found the love of my life right now? That could be it, because I did have the Lover's card come through. Maybe there is this energy of like, why hasn't love come? Maybe that's what it is, this stagnant energy. Maybe you're looking around and you're wondering, why am I not in a loving relationship right now, or comparing your current relationship to other people. Well, Spirit wants you to know that they've heard your prayers. They've heard your nightly talks to them. They've heard what you've said while you've daydreamed. All of those things have been listened to. And right now they want you to focus on yourself, because in order to get the love that you deserve, the love that is waiting for you on the other side, it has to come from within first. So you have to have self-love first. And I know it sounds much easier, but I know I've been in your shoes before. It is much harder than it actually sounds. So what you need to do right now is really figuring out what that looks like. What does self-love look like? And then going from there. For me, self-love is really just it's really just like talking to my best friends. I know it sounds silly, but just like having time to talk to them is self-love, because, you know, inadvertently they always have something so nice to say to me. So putting my friendships first actually has helped me obtain self-love. So having brunch with my best friends, they always love to uplift me. Other ways for me to achieve self-love is really just going out and doing the things I love, like doing a class, like doing a meditation class. I actually have something scheduled this Monday from 7 to 9 to help me meditate with sound baths, and then learn how to astral project. Like, that is a form of self-love, scheduling things that I love to do. And it might not mean, like, for you that you want to go out and do something spiritual, but it could mean that you really want to, hey, like, treat yourself to a pedicure, or treat yourself to a facial, or do some retail therapy. That's what needs to be focused on right now in terms of self-love. And as you bring in more of that love, the more and more you get you get attuned to that higher vibrational energy of, like, I'm worthy of love, I'm deserving of love. And the more and more you'll bring in this wish fulfillment of being in a loving relationship. Let's see what else. Yeah, the Lover's card. Oh, Spirit is so funny. Yeah. So if you've been wondering, like, when am I gonna have love? Well, I can't predict when that's gonna happen, but I can predict out of this is that you will experience true love. And maybe there is a part of you that's like, you know, I feel this intuition, I feel like I'm supposed to have love in my life that is not hurtful, but Spirit wants you to know that in this point of time right now, you feel this stagnant energy because we're not addressing the past. And once you dig into the past and you really heal from it, that's when you will come into alignment with your soulmate. There is someone for you. They're waiting for you. Ooh, oh my gosh. So I just saw the World card, and I just saw the Three of Pentacles. So give me a second. Let me grab it really quickly. So we have the World. Yeah. And I'm so sorry I can't reach this card. I may have to pause the video. Give me 1 second. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I paused the video, because honestly you would have sat through like 4 or 5 minutes of me trying to get that card. Woof. So anyways, that was embarrassing. Thank you for still being here. But what I get out of this is going back into that narrative of rebuilding. I think right now what Spirit wants you to know is that you are coming into alignment with your soulmate. You're coming into an alignment with a happier self. You're going to have a better understanding of who you are, what your life's purpose is, and you're going to actually have a better life. But right now we need to focus on what is unresolved in the past. And once you discover that, once you heal from that, then that will kind of bring forth kind of this new rebuilding energy that you should be expecting. So the rebuilding is really going to be stemming into friendships. That's definitely what I'm getting. And I'm thinking friendships of old friendships, not just friendships that are like new. I think what they want you to do is really focus on rebuilding with relationships that you have a long-standing history with, because they really know you and they really love you and they know all of the best qualities about you. So they would highly recommend for you to reconnect with those loved ones that you've had long-standing history with. That's going to be really important for you. But they want you to know that you're on the precipice of new love right now. You're going to find someone you have a real nice kinship with. And it's going to be very fruitful, very loving. It's just a matter of changing that mentality of that you're stuck in. They want you to know that, yes, it might be a little bit true that you are a little stuck, but we just need to change that mentality. And really focus on your long-standing healthy relationships, and more specifically the platonic relationships. So I'm going to give you some advice here with the Super Attractor cards from Gabby Bernstein. So let's see what advice Spirit has for you. Spirit, thank you so much for allowing me to be the conduit of your energy. I do ask for some advice for my loved ones who chose pile number 2. I ask that you come forth and allow us to hear what we need to hear in this moment. The more I attune my energy with appreciation, the more the universe will deliver. So what I get out of this card, I really feel as though maybe change the perspective of like, all these things happen to me. Why do they only happen to me? They don't happen to other people. We'll change that mindset. You have to have appreciation in order for the universe to kind of see that you're willing to receive more blessings. And I was kind of talking about that with pile number 1 of we need to change our perspectives of what we are currently faced with. So the more we're attuned with this gratitude, the more we're attuned with appreciation, the more the universe will deliver. And I can't help but see the word appreciation. Sometimes we have to change our mindsets of, hey, you know what? If I hadn't had these opportunities where I unfortunately fell for the wrong people, then I wouldn't have understood what true love should look like. So changing that perspective, having more appreciation for your past will actually attune you into a higher vibration, and the universe will deliver and give you more blessings. So that's definitely something that I would focus on. And what I was saying to pile number 1 that would be helpful for you is actually taking a moment, sitting down and writing out 5 things that you're grateful for. And the more and more you practice that, the more and more you're raising your vibration. And the more you are appreciative of this universe, the more the universe will deliver. So definitely let me know if this resonated. I would love to know. Leave me a comment or give me a like, and I will see you next Monday. Okay, friends, I love you. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. Thank you so much for joining today's reading. Again, we're going into what your spirit guides want you to know in this moment. So I'm really just focusing on the current situation at hand. So that's what I'm going to be asking Spirit first, and then leading into some more cards that will hopefully give you some advice. So let's get into it. Spirit, I want to thank you so much for the opportunity that I have to give these messages to my loved ones. The people who've chosen pile number 3 have a certain current situation at hand and would like some guidance. I thank you in advance for your wisdom in allowing me to have this gift. If you could please give me a card for clarification. Let's see what Spirit has to say. Oh, there we go. The Page of Coins. Interesting. So I've gotten the Page of Coins for pile number 1. So I'm curious to see how that relates. I do want to get clarification. Yeah. Okay, so we've got the Ace of Coins, and then we've got the 5 of Wands in its reversal. It's almost like it's a similar story to pile number 1, so you might need to go over there later. But it's almost like this fight, this kind of internal battle. I know that I have the Wands here, but it almost seems like you're fighting this new opportunity that's been given to you right now. It's almost like you're denying it right now. Or maybe, let's see, maybe there's a different narrative here, but let's see. Spirit, can I please have another card for clarification? No. Queen of Coins. Yeah, there's a lot to do with this Ace of Pentacles. What I'm actually getting is almost like you've been blessed with a new opportunity. Maybe you have actually taken this new opportunity opposed to what has happened or what the narrative was for pile number 1. I'm wondering if you have actually taken a new opportunity. So I don't know if that's a creative opportunity or if that was like a new career opportunity, but I'm getting the sense that it almost feels like there's a couple things. It feels as though maybe you feel like you shouldn't have taken this opportunity because a lot of people were fighting for this opportunity. Yeah, okay, that's what it is. Okay, so this is the energy that I'm getting. Spirit wants you to not focus on these snakes that are around you. Oh my gosh, now I'm starting to see a lot more. It's interesting, in this Queen of Coins energy, there's a snake around her. There are evil people around you. You know what? I'm going to ask Spirit to give me some more clarification on this person, but you definitely have someone who's trying to steal something from you. Right now, they want you to focus on the fact that you have an opportunity. I don't know what this opportunity could be. It could be, like I had mentioned, something creative, or it could be like a new job opportunity, maybe a promotion. Maybe it could be love. But they want you to focus on, well, it's going to be a couple things, but they want you to know that they recognize that you are surrounded by a snake. You are surrounded by someone who does not want you to have this opportunity. They do not want it. They do not want you to have it. And maybe right now you've had this new relationship, maybe you've had this promotion, however it resonates, this opportunity that you've been given, this blessing. And now there's been people that have been coming out of the woodworks of saying like, you don't deserve that, or really making you feel like you don't deserve it. Spirit wants you to pay them no mind, or protect yourself from them, because you definitely have someone that is wanting to kind of steal your light. I can't help but notice that there's this shadow man in the 7 of Swords, and they're trying to steal something from you. And it almost feels like you're isolated right now. There is a lot of competition around you right now. And it almost feels like this blessing you've received, it doesn't feel like a blessing anymore. And Spirit really wants you to to recognize that you are very powerful. You do have a lot of love and light around you, so there is some form of protection for you, but there is also snakes around. Oh, that's so unfortunate. So Spirit, can I please get some cards to help out with my pile number 3s of, oof, oh my gosh, I'm getting a little bit of chills. They want you to know, in terms of advice, they want you to know that luck is on your side. So you karmically have basically kept your side of the street clean. You know, I'm thinking of that one song, I keep my side of the street clean. You wouldn't know what I mean. Cause karma is my boyfriend. Karma is a god. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry that you guys have to like hear me sing. I get really nervous, so I'm so sorry. That is not the best singing voice, but karma is my boyfriend. Karma is a god. Karma is a breeze in the breeze in my hair on the weekend. Karma is a cat purring on my lap, you know, stuff like that. Okay, so Karma by Taylor Swift. You know, I am not the biggest Swiftie girlfriend out there. That's actually one of maybe 3 songs that I know, so please don't come at me, but I love Karma, that song, and maybe you need to listen to it, but I'm getting so many chills right now. They want you to remember that karma is on your side. You have luck on your side. You have kept the street clean. And I have the Ace of Cups. You were deserving of this opportunity. They want you to remember that you were deserving of this opportunity. So if it's love, if it's a promotion, if it's a creative recognition, whatever it is, you were deserving of this. You've kept your side of the street clean, but there is a lot of jealous energy around you right now. It's surrounding you, and it almost feels like something like someone's trying to steal your light. Someone is trying to isolate you. They're trying to put you in positions where you feel like you were not deserving of this. And I just can't help but see this again. It's just so unnerving for me that that's what this person is doing. Like they're in the shadows. They're trying to convince people that you're not deserving of this recognition. You're not deserving of this love. They might even make up stories about you. But they want you to remember that luck is on your side because you've kept your side of the street clean. Let me see if I can get some more clarification of this person. Yeah, let's look into this person's energy, although I don't really want to give them that much energy. I want to see, why is this person doing this? Spirit, can you give me some clarification as to why this person is doing this? This person's very jealous. Spirit, can I have some more clarification? Okay, Spirit's really not trying to talk about this person. Let me see. Maybe the right card hasn't come out. Let's see. Spirit, can you please give me some clarification on this person? What is their motive? King of Cups. Ooh. Oh my gosh. I have never seen the King of Cups like that. This person is very territorial. I've never seen the King of Cups like that. Like almost scary. I don't know if you're dealing with a male energy. I really hope you're not. I mean, I hate that you're dealing with this type of energy in general. But I hope that you're not dealing with a masculine energy that is threatening. Please keep in mind that this is all for show. You really need to get out of this situation of whoever this person is. They're not friendly. So please keep your distance from them. They are very territorial. They're probably a narcissist. They will probably, I've just learned that narcissists will do anything in their power to make you seem like the bad guy, so that they can look like the good guy. So what I've learned, if you are dealing with a narcissist, if you look that up and see kind of if they fall into that personality disorder spectrum, I would highly recommend that you remove yourself from this situation, from this person. Reduce any kind of contact with this person, because this person, the thing about a personality disorder, of what they are now classifying narcissism, is that the reason why it's called a personality disorder is because they cannot change. So if that is the scenario in this case, this person cannot change. And so in order to do that, considering that they will not change, the only thing you could do is diminish their value or importance in your life. And the best way to do that is to remove them from your life. If you reduce the significance of them in your life, then you're essentially taking away their power. So if you are in this relationship, if you are in a relationship with someone who's like that, I would highly recommend to seek counseling if this is accurate. But if it's not in terms of a relationship, and if it's just someone who's around you and they show narcissistic personality disorder symptoms, I would highly recommend just removing yourself from this person. Ooh, that's so scary. This energy, this person, they are a snake. They are a snake. Ooh, and I just got chills all over my face. They are a snake. Do not associate yourself with this person. Spirit, can you please give me some advice for at least my friends who chose pile number 3 for themselves? I do not want to give any more energy to this person. Can you please give me some good, loving energy for our pile number 3s? Oof, never seen the King of Cups like that. The Hermit. So I can't help but think that you need to isolate yourself again with this. You need to keep yourself away from this person. I don't know if this is a work environment. Highly recommend keep yourself away from them. Do not engage with them. Do not even you don't even know their name. You don't even know their name. That's how insignificant they're going to have to be. I would highly recommend seeking some guidance from someone who you really love, who has always had white light energy, very good energy, because maybe they'll give you that give you the safety that you need in terms of emotional safety. Maybe they'll give you some sound advice. Maybe they even give you some shelter. But I would highly recommend seeking some solace in somebody who you trust, who's always had really good energy. Spirit, can you please give me some more advice? Yeah. They don't want you to lose sight of this opportunity that you've been given. This blessing. This person wants to steal your light. 2 of Swords. They want you to remember that you're very intuitive and that you are insanely protected. You need to actually... They want you to remember that you are very emotionally intelligent. So you have to use that intelligence against them. You know where they're coming from is wrong, and that it all is rooted in insecurities. So that is actually something that you can protect yourself with, of understanding that I don't want to say have pity on them, but almost have compassion on them of that they don't know better. That will actually help protect you because you keep your side of the street clean. Spirit, may I please have one more card? Yeah, the High Priestess. You're very intuitive. Very intuitive. So you actually have the key. You understand where this person is coming from. You are very strong. You are very strong. You're very intuitive. You have a high emotional intelligence. So you understand and have the compassion for someone like this. You know that it's all rooted in insecurities. But I would highly recommend that you seek safety, or when I say safety, like you can speak to someone safely about your situation and they will give you sound advice. I'm incredibly sorry that you're dealing with someone like this. I definitely have been in your shoes before. So I would highly recommend that you just find some good energy, meditate. I would even cleanse your home because maybe this person's energy has attached itself to you. So I would highly recommend, and just know that you're highly protected and that you're surrounded by love, but their energy might be residual and might be around you. It's nothing really to be afraid of, but to really cleanse your home. Make sure that wherever you are, you just do a prayer, or you cleanse your home with some sage with the windows open so you can allow that negative energy to go somewhere, and then you will be cleansed. But I would highly, highly recommend to isolate yourself from this person because they want nothing good. And you are someone who is worthy of this blessing that you've received. And in order to continue it, to obtain it, this person needs to be removed. So definitely, I hate that this is bothering you. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and pull one of these cards for you, the Cosmic Oracle, Journey Oracle cards. Ugh, that person gives me the willies. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry you're going through this. But let's see what comes out in these Oracle cards. See what kind of advice comes out here. Yeah, I just heard the word manipulative. This person is very manipulative. I cannot say that word very well, but yeah, they know how to play the game. They're very smart. They may play dumb, but they're very smart. Divine Dragon. Interesting. Intuitively, like right off the back, I'm getting the fact that you are so divinely guided. You are so protected that this person really, they're not going to have much way with you, with like what they want to do, what they want to say, how they want to persuade other people. It's not going to really work as much as they think. That's just kind of what I'm getting right off the bat. But let's see what this card says. A dragon chooses you. You do not choose the dragon. A dragon's power connects you to your own power from within to stand sovereign. It also connected to your root expression of power, fire, and even sexual energy rising, Kundalini. You cannot serve the collective without yourself first being alive and ablaze. Allow the dragon's fire for purification to cleanse you. In the East, the dragon is seen as a mystical guardian with influence over all of the elements. In the West, it is seen as a feared fire-breathing serpent because people do not fully understand the magic and divine wisdom the dragon carries. There's an awakening of the dragon archetype now, and you can embody that with this cosmic conversation. Your power is engaged for a purpose, breathing fire when needed. Oh my gosh. You are very powerful, and they want you to not lose sight of that. They want you to know that you are insanely protected. Again, like you are insanely protected. You have words that hit but be mindful. You know when and when not to say things. As long as you keep your side of the street clean, as long as you talk to people with sound mind, you have nothing to worry about with this individual. Soon enough, their stories will not line up. Soon enough, this person will actually start looking like an idiot, as long as you continue to stay aligned with your purpose of staying clean and humble and of good light energy. The more you align yourself with that, the more this person's energy is going to have no potency. So as long as you have sound mind and you continue to sound like you're at ease and nothing bothers you, this person, their actions are not going to be able to penetrate as much as they used to. So yeah, definitely keep your side of the street clean, continue to do that, and protect yourself and cleanse yourself, and talk to your spirit guides, because they've been wanting to talk to you about this situation, and trying to help you continue obtaining this blessing that they've given you, whatever that is. So yeah, definitely glad that you've come today. I was not expecting this, but yes, definitely let me know if this resonates. I'm very curious, but give me a like if it does, and I will see you next Monday. Okay, friends, I love you. Bye.